Hey there, welcome back. Just wanted to give you a little POV intro here of what's going on. So we are driving down to California and then to the border to Mexico. This is like a 24-hour drive or 20-hour drive depending on how many times you stop. We woke up at 4 a.m. and got ready, and by 5 a.m. we were heading out to the gas station near my house. We filled up the truck, got some oil, checked everything, and then I drove to my sister's house to pick her up, and then off we went on the road. First fuel up of the day. Still in Oregon. Stuck here. So here we stopped at one of the rest stops, like a couple hours in. It was still pretty cold. It was around 7 or 8 a.m. Still in Oregon, of course. And we are still in Oregon. We stopped at the gas station. I always try to stop before we get to California because the gas is always way cheaper. It's under $5. And once we got to California, it was either almost $5 or past $5 for the gas. As you can see, we are in California now. We're in the flat roads and the straight roads, and here we made it to Sacramento. We made it. You can tell it's Cali because look at the price. Yep, $5.79. It's also super hot. Another quick little lesson, right after we passed Sacramento, on the next small town we stopped for gas. It was almost $6. It was like $5.79, and we should have just waited till we got to the next big city. So lesson learned, FYI, if you're a beginner in traveling, which I'm not a beginner, but of course, we all make mistakes. Ended up paying almost $100 here for a little more than half a tank. Hey everyone, so quick little story time about traveling. Um, we got off the Highway 5 South. When we were on our way to Bakersfield, we were hungry and we didn't want fast food. So we decided to stop in a little town. First, I had looked up a couple places, about an hour and a half from where we were. But then I found a place that was closer. So we decided to veer off Highway 5 to a small town called Mendota, California. And it was sketchy. Maybe I was being super paranoid, but like I was so scared at one point because if you've ever been on I-5 South and you get off for that little town, it's like a straight road for miles. We were on that road for like 18 to 20 minutes with nobody inside. There was no cars coming our way. We only saw one truck that was leaving. Um it was like a lot of like farms, like a lot of fields. It was more like fields, no farms. I didn't see. All I saw was just fields, and we only saw just the one truck leaving one of the fields, but we saw it from afar. So there's like no cars coming this way, no cars behind us or in front of us, except for the one truck that speeded up and disappeared, and we never saw it again. And I was just like thinking like, oh my god, what if we get a flat tire? What if the car breaks down? We're like in the middle of nowhere. Who do we Yeah, it was just kind of like freaking out inside. And then when we got to the place where, the restaurant was supposed to be at, It wasn't even there anymore. It didn't exist anymore. It was a different kind of business. It was the same building, but a different business. So even though Google said that, it was open and even had the hours, it had reviews from like a year or a few months ago, like the place didn't exist. So we just like found another taco cart like half half a block down the road. We found a taco cart, so we just decided to stop there and grab some tacos, and we did. They were not good at all. I only ate one. But while we ordered and were waiting, we noticed that on the other side of that same parking lot, there's like a liquor store, and it's dirty and it's old and it's very sketchy. Like we see some, people just parking in to go inside the store. Very sketchy. Maybe I've seen too many movies, but I started freaking out inside. And so I decided to go on the left side, no, on the right side of the parking lot. On the next parking lot, there's like a small little Mexican grocery store. So I go in there and it's really small in there. The lady in there's just staring at us. And when we go to pay, she asked if we're paying with the EBT. And I was like, no, we're using debit. And she just acted like she was shocked. So that was weird. I was like, okay, we need to get out of here ASAP because this is a very small town and people obviously know we're not from here. They're just like staring at us when we were eating our tacos. There was just people coming and going, a lot of men, and they're just like staring at us. They obviously know that we're not from here because our truck was parked there with different plates. And maybe I was just being like super like paranoid, but it was starting to get like the sun was setting, it was starting to get later. It was like around 5:36. I could see the sun start to go down. And I was like, I do not want to be here when it gets dark. Let's go. So I was telling my sister and my daughter and my niece to hurry up and eat their tacos. And then we got back on the road. We did stop at a McDonald's off of that road a little further down, and we saw more families, not just guys. So that was a little comforting, but I was so happy to be out of that town before sunset because it was scary. And by the way, on the way back, we took another different road and that led us to like a freeway. I don't even remember what it was anymore, but it looked like a freeway. And that ended up connecting back to I-5 South, um, closer to Bakersfield. So that worked out because I did not want to go back on that same road. That was very scary as well, especially with it getting dark. But anyways, lesson learned on that. I'll probably never do that again. I will stay on I-5 unless I'm specifically going to a certain town. Those small towns. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. At this point, this is the following day. We stayed at this motel in Bakersfield. It was a little spendy and it was nice inside, but outside there was ongoing construction as you can see. But it was a beautiful morning. We got breakfast included, so we had breakfast and now we are on our way to LA. If you've never been through this road, I-5 South to LA is beautiful. So here we stopped right before we get to the border. I believe this is the rest stop right before Oceanside or in Oceanside. It's really cute. It's right by the ocean. It was a little windy, but it was super hot and overcast. So that's why it looks like that. But I'm sure that it's beautiful in the afternoon during the sunset. They have snacks. They have really cute bathrooms. So if you need to stop to pee, this will definitely be a good place to stop at. Well, we did make it to Mexico later that day, and we were very tired, even though we did stop at a hotel in Bakersfield. We did get up pretty early, like around 6 a.m. or 5:30 a.m., so that we can make it through LA before the traffic, and we could make it through the into the border before 1 p.m. because it was a Friday. And if you live near the border, you know that if you try to exit at around 3 p.m. or anything after that, you'll be stuck in traffic for hours. But anyways, the next day we decided to go to one of the malls here in Mexico. I just wanted to show you that, I mean, you can find pretty much anything that you would find in the States at the Mexican mall. This one is called Macro Plaza, and it's about 20 minutes from our house. But we are just looking around, showing all the cute stuff they have. I don't believe I've seen a store like this, though, in the States. I mean, but Oregon's not very big. It's not like California where they have those huge malls. We do have malls, but they're not like super huge. So I totally want this. It's super cute. We got all kinds of cute stuff here. See that? And you have a boy. Super cute. All the hair things. Beautiful. So this is something we don't have that much in Oregon. We do have one maybe or more. I don't know. But this is an outdoor mall. But as you can see, they have a great variety of stores. We stopped by and got some yogurt. Pretty good.
Can we go to Little's?
Sally Beauty. Man. Maybe. Is that close for kids? Yeah, Sally Beauty. We can go back the way we were coming. So, we got a Walmart right there. They got a lot of stores. They got Coppel. They got furniture. They have a lot of stuff. They have Tres Hermanos, Papelería, Lolita Plus, Movie Star, Natural Store, and then we got the Walmart. And then we got the little place. Ahorita I got a little like simulator thing. It's recording. All right, so stay tuned for what's coming next in the next video. We are going to be out and about. At this time, we're tired. We just got here yesterday. So thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one.